This is the energy we're working with, guys. 7th to the 13th of October 2024. We're in the new moon eclipse energy still, which happened last week in the sign of Libra. Libra is about relationships. It is about karmic relationships. We are heading into a full moon in Aries next week, and this is a fiery climax approaches. Interesting energies. This energy is telling me that we are healing some old wounds about conflict, power, personal power, global power. It's coming up globally, guys. You can see it already. Well, you've been seeing it for years. But there's some kind of conclusion coming in this week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the 3 individual energies that I feel are big this week, and to see what cards come out and what messages we have. Okay, so the first energy I want to go into, whoa, what's this one? Personal issue reaches resolution, Cancer energy. This is home, children, family energy. And we're asked to heal some kind of karmic past because we have pulled at the bottom of the deck, South Node. That's where Libra is. That's where the eclipse was last week. And that's what we're healing. Relationship dynamics to do with family. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to slow down because this is the 5th time I've recorded this. This is a world's record for bleeps. 5th time. And I've got to the end of a 25 minute reading 5 times and then read it back and I didn't like it. It was just not. It didn't make any sense. But that's what I feel this energy is. It's so confusing. Our heads are too full. And it's asking you, and the message I was getting was Control, Alt, Delete. We're needing to reprogram. We're needing to release. We're needing to make space in our minds and connect more with our hearts and our bodies. We're needing to make space. Okay. Because we could possibly be faced. I don't want to put any fear on this. This is not fear. This is just ending out big cycles. So it's already what you've been healing through. Yeah, there's the new moon in Libra. It's bringing some balance. Some balance is coming into our world. But before we do, we're needing to release. So let's see what it is we're needing to release then. That might be a better way to go around this. What are we releasing this week? What's an opportunity to release? We are releasing a win-win outcome is forecast. Adjustments are required. And confidence is the key to your success. Brilliant. So yes, we are what we're needing to release. They're going to come up in the forms of relationships. Remember, we're in that power struggle, that power dynamics of Capricorn and Pluto. The authoritarian, the mother, the father wound. It's all coming up to be balanced out ancestrally. What tarot is going with this energy whilst I'm on? Remember, Control, Alt, Delete. 10 of Pentacles, ending out old cycles. What else do we have? Woo! 8 of Wands, something coming in quick. What else do we have? Queen of Cups, Mother energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the Death card. We have Justice. Going through some transformations. Control, Alt, Delete to bring in this new balanced karmic energy. So whatever it is that you're going through this week, guys, know that it is coming to a completion. Know that you have the power, the strength, because you've got the confidence here. We might be working through some old fear-based energy, some old fears around not being seen, being heard, being seen, being heard, being recognised, whether that's at work, whether that's in the family. But it's also personal. This is a personal healing. What else do we have? The answers you need are coming. Gemini energy. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. It's just telling me the same card. So that means I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on now. And I'm going to go into the individual planetary. It's honestly this energy. If you're feeling it, guys, well, you will be feeling it. It's just too much where you're just thinking, I need to just take a step back. Okay, what is it all about? It's big. So, Pluto Capricorn. healing the power struggles, the dynamics. We're healing that stability, the relationship we have with money, the relationship we have with the fear of instability, financial or otherwise. It's where we're healing the wounded masculine, the avoidant masculine. So I'm going to just ask the cards for some energies on Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto and oh wow, same one's coming up. A fiery climax. I just feel like I'm a cracked record. But I'm going to ask what the blessing is. So we've got the win-win outcome is forecast within a relationship dynamics. A fiery climax approaches. Now, some of you might be fearing some kind of fiery, anxious energy about a situation, a cycle that's not closed, a relationship that ended not very well, conflict within the family, conflict at work, conflict with your boss. It's very Capricornian. And this says it's a win-win outcome. There's something coming in, what's meant to come in this week. It might be to teach you to flow through some fears. So let's see, Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto in Capricorn, what's this energy? I'm using my Blessed Bee Oracle cards. What's this energy? A blessing of forgiveness. There's some kind of forgiveness coming in. Straight away I'm getting the intuitive message of father line. Forgiveness for father, whether his father's not been available, whether you've had some kind of unbalanced relationship with a father figure. Wow, this is very strong. This is where you're breaking bad habits. You might have seen yourself in other people's, in the projection of carrying on these bad habits. Remember, this is going to be, take it if it resonates. Say, for instance, you had, you had a father that wasn't present, who you just give you money instead of giving you cuddles. That kind of energy. And you then can see that within your relationship with your partners, relationships, sisters, brothers, children, friends even, where you've always been in that heavy masculine energy of the doer, provider, protector. This is where some kind of forgiveness is coming in, where you've got to forgive yourself and forgive others. Wow. Okay. So that's the Pluto in Capricorn I wanted to talk about. The next planetary shift I want to speak about is Mars in Cancer. Now, Mars doesn't like being in Cancer. Mars is a fire sign. It's a masculine energy. And it likes to be in a more masculine energy. It needs to be in an environment of growth, of spontaneity. But in Cancer, that's more sensitive. It's emotional. It's the mother line. So Mars in Cancer is conflicted emotionally. So this can then show up as an emotional conflict within you. It can also bring about conflict with home, family, tribe, mother, and any feminine relationships you have. So let's see what the Libra energy is bringing into balance for this. So Cancer in Mars. Oh, Mars in Cancer. What's the energy? Nothing is yet set in stone, which is a mutable energy. Your commitment is being tested. And emotions are running high. So straight away, I'm feeling that emotional Cancer energy. And there's some kind of mutable, changeable energy that I feel you're needing to undertake. So for instance, Mars is that action, it's cardinal, it rules Aries, it wants to move forward. And in Cancer, it just doesn't, it can't do that. It's got to be more watery, it's got to be more sensitive and emotional and get in tune with its emotions. And sometimes Aries doesn't like to do that. And I feel like this is where the balance is wanting to come in. And this is where your commitment is being tested. You might have to bring on a more compassionate side of yourself in order to fight a battle. Remember, Mars is the war god. And that's how it is. It's the survival energy. And this is asking you to be more like water, changeable, Change your mind about something, or how you go about fighting that battle. This is where the commitment might be being tested this week. Let's bring in the blessed be. What's the blessings of Mars in Cancer this week? Let's have a look, guys. A blessing on your health. A blessing on your health. So this is saying to me that there's some bad habits that might have been passed down through the mother line, through the feminine line, whereby they affect your health. This is asking you to be in more nurture energy, because this woman here has got hold of her cup. Now in the tarot, the Queen of Cups is a Cancerian energy, and she holds she's mastered her emotions. So this wants you to go into mastering your emotions, and that's where I feel, if any of you have had any kind of niggles, pains, ill health, sniffles, viruses, whatever it might be, it might be because that you're lacking that self-love, that self-care, that nurture. Breaking bad habits just keeps coming up all the time, of giving yourself more nourishing foods, looking after your body, going for massages, swimming, being around nature, taking a bath, taking some time for you. Let me pull some tarot on this. Mars in Cancer. Mars in Cancer. What's this energy? Mars in Cancer. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Lovers. Okay. So the Knights are action orientated. As you can see, this horse here with the Knight of Pentacles on top of it, it's stationary. It's not even about to move like this. He's very gallant. He's moving. The Knight of Cups is there. He's with the cup of love. But this Knight here, he's stood still. He's not offering anybody anything. It's stagnant. It's very stern, I feel, the energy from this. It's a black horse. It's the darkness. There's something where you feel stuck in your emotions, because the next one would be the Knight's a masculine emotion, where there's an imbalance in a relationship, whether that is family relationship, partnerships, romantic, work relationships, where there's an imbalance of practical, masculine, and cups, feminine. Cancer, cups, practical, Capricorn. Then there's some kind of balance needed right now within you. Remember, your external relationships will be mirroring this. You're needing to give yourself some more love, some more support, some more time. Control, Alt, Delete, remember, from your mind. Control, Alt, Delete. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. Control, Alt, Delete. The emotion is around her. You can see she's surrounded by the sea. But you're too busy in your mind, in your head. You're needing to take the blindfold off. You're needing to drop the swords. And you're needing to go into some kind of self-care, self-worth. Because you're blocking. There's something that's blocking your Ten of Cups here, guys. That's ready. Yeah, that's ready to come to fruition. You're too much in that masculine fire energy of Mars, I feel, this week. And it wants whatever dynamics, whatever comes in. Again, it's going to hit different areas of your life. It wants you to bring more compassion and love into a situation. Because for some of you, it's affecting your health right now. Whether that's mental, emotional, or physical. And that's where you're being tested. It wants you to be about more changeable with your energy. Nothing's set in stone, but you might think it has from what your belief system's been from the past that you've carried down, that your beliefs from your mother, your father, your grandmother, your society, from school, from whatever, from just looking at the TV. There's something that needs to change, some more beliefs that need to change. Okay, so the next energy I want to get into, guys, is Jupiter going into Gemini, but it's going into retrograde. So when a planet goes into retrograde, it stops, it stations direct, and it goes back over. Now remember Pluto, I spoke about earlier, it's coming out of retrograde and it's moving forward. So we have two big planets stationary. One's going forward and one's going back. That's big energy in the sky. So let's just bring in now Jupiter in Gemini, and this is what I feel is that control alt delete energy, where your brain, Gemini is the mind, ruled by Mercury, which is the messenger, communication. It's where I can't take any more. I can't take any more. So this asks us to review, when it's in retrograde, how we think, how we listen to others, how others listen to us. Are our conversations, our interaction with communication, is it beneficial for our growth? This includes setting our own mind to what we choose, meaning we have a choice to what we take on. Do we need to come off our phone certain times of the day? Do we need to stop watching the news? Stop paying attention to gossip in the office, around people? Okay, let's have a look. It's time to release negativity, Jupiter wants to say in Gemini. Step out your comfort zone, North Node, and hold your vision. This is a fixed energy. And it's time to take action, Aries energy. Let me just pop these up. So we brought the Scorpio energy in. We're releasing negativity from our mind. Remember, we're breaking bad habits. Are these bad habits negative patterns that we've been led to believe from society, as I've mentioned? And this is where we can step out of our comfort zone. We can push forward and take action in a more mature Aries energy. Remember, Mars rules Aries. If we are full of mental survival energy and old habits that don't serve our mind, we can react. We can be in a resentful energy. We can speak words that are unkind, and so can others. So remember, you can reverse this. But breaking bad habits is all about breaking those cycles of illusion within our mind. And it wants you to hold your vision on what it is you want to manifest. Because if we are too in our masculine mind, in our old past, our old anger, our old sadness, then we're not making room for our dreams. We might even be living our dreams right now, but we might not realise this. We might be still full of the survival energy that we haven't figured out that we have to release. Now, Aries is bold, it's courageous, it's action. Oh, what we've got here. Let's see what the blessing is. A blessing on your love. A blessing on your love. So this is the blessing coming in this week with the Jupiter in retrograde in Gemini. And it's the love for yourself, but it's also the love for your life. But we might have might be at capacity right now in our mind. But over the next 4 months, we have a choice. We have a choice to release. We have a choice to allow the words that we speak come from a place of compassion, love and wisdom. Remember, bringing a blessing of love. Or they can still come from a place of hatred and resentment. It's up to us. We always have a choice. Now, Gemini in tarot is the lovers. Now, that card was pulled with Mars in Cancer energy. Let's see what tarot cards come up with this. Queen of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah. So this is saying to me now, it's funny, we pulled two Knights, so two masculine energies in the Mars and Cancer energy. We've pulled two feminines here, two Queens. So these literally could be people. The court cards represent people, or can. So this is mother energy. This can be feminine energy. Now remember, this could be a man, but who takes on a lot of feminine. So there's some kind of balance we have here, the 11-11 to the number 4 here, which is Aries and Venus. There's some love wants to come into a situation. But for me, I feel like this is a compassionate you striving for your best life, emotionally, mastered your emotions, but you're protecting them. You're protecting them from them old memories, them old toxic patterns that you used to have, but you're also protecting them from the old people, places and situations that you know would steal this balance. This is the Four of Wands, stability. The fours equal stability. And this is a balanced masculine, it's a balanced feminine. And you are coming in to say, you know what? I'm balanced now. I know what's good for me and I know what isn't. And I'm going to bring in this cup of love. The Ace of Cups, I'm going to bring in this for myself, but I'm going to protect it. Wow. Okay, guys, I hope that helped. Take good care.